Alright. Welcome back to Metal Heroes Review, episode 76. I am sorry that it took me a while to get back to this. I haven't dropped the series. I have not dropped watching Juspion or stopped doing the Metal Hero series. It's just that the last few days, I have had very little time to basically do this. Basically, that's kind of the way it's been the last few days. I've had very, very little time to watch this. Because on Sunday I had a mixer. On Friday I basically had a practice to go to. And I had the practice for that particular play. And yesterday would have been good. But I had a whole lot of anime I had to go through. Like eight different anime. And I managed to get done 3 of it yesterday. Which was particularly quite happy with that. But yeah. So... And the anime first one we'll watch next after this one is going to be Rama Half. But after next day will be, of course, basically Comic Corner, which you have one ready to go. But in this particular one, we're discussing episodes 11 and 12 of the series. 11 basically is a weird opening where you have four guys in a boat. And I do appreciate the fact that the subbing for this actually was fixed. Because we can see who the heck these 4 guys are. These guys are scientists and they just go through some fog and their hair is white. And they start destroying scientific equipment like they reject science. And it's all due to some creature brainwashing them. And according to Edgy, Jazzman's mentor, apparently he used to be a very gentle creature. Into some accident, some nuclear island caused him to become what he is. And apparently, if you drink the oil from this monster, you become immortal. By the way, they drink the oil, and unknown if they become immortal or not. They live a long time. It's completely unknown because these scientists don't return again after this episode. And so, like usual, you have Mad Gallant worshiping the damn thing, and the scientists, like good number of young genius boys, basically, with upcoming ones, and the hair turned white, and want them to destroy a freaking car. Yes. Because, we hate technology. Let's destroy this science park. Probably something in Tokyo. Look how Jasper comes in and basically kills the creature. Even though the Edgy mentioned, its weakness is its own reflection. So Jasmine's like, it basically stopped doing it. Apparently it couldn't use the ability of regenerating cells, so destroys the creature. And surprisingly doesn't destroy part of the environment this time, which Billy was good for that one. 20 is a plot episode. And you're thinking, really? A plot episode? Yes. So basically, the episode opens up on Edgy's planet. They don't have a name of this planet called Edgy's planet, where he's looking for pieces of the Galactic Bible. By the way, the last time he mentioned this Bible, last time we saw it, was back in episode 1. It took him 11 episodes to finally do something with it, and of course, he searched for the area and eventually finds a piece. And we mentioned, we bring it back, there's a mysterious golden egg. Might evolve into a golden bird. And then here Satan Garth is basically just randomly appears on the planet. Which, here's the question. How the heck is he traveling between planets? He's in a freaking spaceship. And he attacks Edgy, and apparently this happens right after he reads the line, this piece of this Galactic Bible which was destroyed. Because they go, I'll destroy it. Maybe he won't read it, even though he already did read it. And eventually he's able to cool him off, and by attacking him, he disappears. By the way, this is the first episode of this whole series with no Mega Beast. None. And then we have Juspion. By the way, in episode 11, this is quite interesting for 11, I gotta mention this. Juspion gets a haircut. After having the afro since episode 1, he finally gets a haircut. Yeah, I don't know if it'll remain for the rest of the series, but yeah, he gets it. So, also 12 features the return of Boomerang. They say it's been a while, even though it's been 2 episodes since his last appearance. So, we're going to hunt for some strawberries because Maya loves them. And then For some weird thing happening here, they didn't really explain exactly how the heck this was accomplished. So, Jaspion's car decides moving on its own and drives to the Infinity Association. Well, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of this place. I've heard of its leader, Princess Kaguya of the Infinity Association, who apparently can heal people without touching them. Apparently, she claims to be the actual Princess Kaguya from Japanese mythology. So, they look around. Of course, Maya does her own thing, and then Jaspion just walks to a temple and meets Kaguya, and explains about like she apparently knows who he is. And I was, oh yeah, you're the android. I'm like, how the heck did you know that? Yeah, they explain later on in the episode after Matt Gallen attacks them that they're actually aliens. They're apparently Mattel, I think it's called, when the hair turns green. Okay, so they differ what species. Apparently, she's like a oracle, possibly. So then, when Jasmine look for Boomerang, which apparently he's suffering, he got captured. So then, of course, Maya finds a boy, basically a little boy, where he's injured, and like, oh yeah, like there's these soldiers who go to the village and bring us people. Oh yeah, it turns out Mad Gallant turned over the village because of course he did, because he's basically the secondary antagonist of the series. Now, the whole thing of the villain organization taking over a village in Japan, this is nothing new. Like, they did as far back as basically Go Ranger with this stuff. Actually, I think it happened far back as the original Kamen Rider series. Yeah, each villain organization loves doing this. Either they take our village or they destroy it. Yes. So, yeah, it turns out the adults have been used to basically take up an egg with Boomerang. Who, by the way, you see briefly as Boomerang being in this little sequence. And then his Boomerang's never seen again. What happened to him? Don't know. So, yeah, then of course, basically, like, he gets captured, and of course he doesn't do much anything all of the episode. And Edgy reveals to Jaspion about the whole thing relates to the golden egg thing, and eventually, like, they create a fake one. Well, excuse me. Well, so he convinced him. That's when he goes back and, well, talks to her, and Mad Gal basically requests basically from his father to go kill her. Apparently he says yes. So he goes, because apparently she knows too much. So, yeah, kill an oracle for knowing too much. And apparently he doesn't destroy the building. He kills her two attendants off screen. And apparently he slashed her and she reveals herself. So, then of course they fight the goons and of course the Free People, and then Jasmine fights Satan Garth, which I think this is like the second time in the series. At least this time, basically, he's able to hold him back. Thanks to basically mentioning the Golden Bird! The Golden Bird! And that basically calms him back using a sword for the first time since episode... Oh my gosh, episode 4 that he's used his damn sword. Eventually he leaves, and then of course, basically, Matt Gallen, basically, him and his group proceed to get away. And Boomerang proceeds to go home and train. And we won't see him again until episode 31. Yep. Now, the reason why his time was cut short at this point, from what I've heard, because he had to get injured. That's the reason why he was written out of the series, so he did come back briefly. And then he was never seen again in the series after that. I think it was an interesting character, but I'll discuss that more when I get to episode 31, 32. But really interesting 2 episodes. I think, like, if you look at the 2 episodes as a whole, I would say that 12 is definitely a canon episode, an official canon episode. 11, I would say it's a bit of canon because of Edgy here, but we'll find out more as time goes on. But that's pretty much it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the like button. Hopefully I have the win there 5 days before I do another episode of the series. I hope not. So, next up is the Comic Corner, and after that it'll be Rama Half. Okay, next video. Bye.